なんちゅう魔物。アーリマン。なんだ死の宣告。何死の宣告。売国度の差し金だろう。ロザリアの心。粛清してやる。アンブロシア。よく生きて。カモン、アンブロシア。どこからともなく現れたな。しっかりと弔ってあげなきゃな。くそ、なんだってザンブレックのやつらはベアラーを殺すためだけに特務部隊など作りやがっても、絶対売国度の差し金だろう。いやー、本当に救いがないよなベアラー。前回ね取り逃したサブクエ配信外でやってはいたんですが、そこでもね本当にベアラーの扱いがひどくてひどくて、なんか新しい敵がいる。なんちゅう魔物。アーリマン。なんだなんか C って出てきた。強敵か。なるほど、こういうのもあると。リスキーモブ。バリスゼアの各地にはリスキーモブという凶悪な魔物や蛮族が生息し、倒すことで討伐報酬や貴重なマテリアルを入手することができる。なおリスキーモブは遭遇後に戦闘から離脱することができる。叶わない場合は逃げることができるため覚えておくと便利。なるほどね。まあ強敵がいると。なんだやめろやめろ、危ねえ。おう、何する何する。ちょっとゆっくり近づくのやめて。おっおっ、なるほどね。死の宣告。何死の宣告。やばいかこれ。配布しよっか。一応半権限。待って、やばいかこれ。あはー、危ねえ。おらおらおら、よいしょ。オッケー、ぶっ倒れろ。オッケー、オッケー。おらおらおらおら。痛いね。ウェイが。お、すごい、こういう魔法も使ってくんの。よっよっ、ぶっ倒れろ。痛い。オッケー。うらからの天性の炎、畳みかけるぜ。よーし、どんどんいくぜ。待って、よいしょ。オッケー。19000。いいダメージだ。素晴らしい。オッケー、強敵も倒すと。
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
お前たちはクライブと共にある。
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
オッケーオッケー。そしたらマーサの元へ移動かな。ちょい。
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
残念ながらベアラは
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
修道院長
Cole
も
said you cast their remains.
死んでしまったよ。
That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
やつらは一体何なんだ。
And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her
いやー、
actions.
そうだろう。絶対
And picking what
売国度の差し金だろう。
is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need
ああ、そうだな。
swords
今
and
度は
men to
返り
wield
討ちにするべき
preferably
だ
big。ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has
Gavが。
returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Quest complete。儚き命に弔いを。オッケーオッケー。お、クエストも新しく出てますね。まあ先に受けていたクエストをこなすか。
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! Don't just pass. You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not?
チョコボが野党に
It's a flock
襲われ
of
てい
noble
る。
chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds?
野生のチョコボ。
Big ones? And not just any chocobos at that.
なんだって
Whiteheart and her flock.
用心もそんな光のチョコボがいるのか。
They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday.
返り討ちにしないとな。
Or two. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
うん、このクライブに任せなさい。
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over
船
yonder.
着き場。
The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear
ロ
me?
ザリアの心。
There ain't a pluckier bird in
ど
all
ん
the
な
world.
どんなチョコボなんだ
She's
それ
a
は。
hero to us locals. And don't worry. You'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
白き誇りとともに、ちょっと待って。これは白きおいおいおい、まさか、かつて生き別れたアンブロシアじゃないだろうな。いや、アンブロシアだな。俺にはわかる。
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
このチョコボ、アンブロシアだ。間違いねえ。どこだどこだアンブロシア。アンブロシア、どこだ。白い羽。
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
白チョコボ。
Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way.
絶対アンブロシアだろう。あ、なんか、人が倒れてる。
Chocobos aren't going down without
野
a
党か。
fight.
返り討ちにあってんじゃねえか。返り討ちに。あ、あっちか。あれか。
They're in.
これはアンブロシアと判断していいのかどうなんだ。 やめろ野党風情が。
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why is that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still,
粛清してや
how
る。
about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
ほら。オッケー。 一気に決めるぜ。天性の炎。あわよ。何？増援だと？魔物か次は。何？ハントマンなんだ？ 強敵か？危ねえ。よいしょ。痛いじゃないか。行くぜパーティー。レッツゴー。ずっこけろ。痛いよ。 ほいよ。ほれ。まあ一丁上がりだな。ちょっと危なかったか。ああ、よかったよかった。そしてこの白チョコボは
You're safe now.
いや絶対アンブロシアじゃん。左目怪我してるもん。
Right heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
お前アンブロシアなのか？
It couldn't be.
ああやっぱり感動の再会じゃないか。
Ambrosia. It is you.
アンブロシア
You survived.
よく生きて。
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! He isn't over! I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
飼い主です。なんだ ?5 年ん ?18 年ぶりぐらい
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master,
なんてことだ。ロザリアの心。
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum.
お、ドキ。
You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
いいのか、アンブロシア。
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming
泣ける
sight.
話だよ。
Let's turn the stables
これ
and
は
hear about this tonight.
いやー、辛い展開が多いから
Right
な。
where you
こうい
are.
ったのはすごいいい話なんだよな。ああ、蔵。いいじゃないか。眼帯までかっこいいな。
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
まあ何かあればな。このクライブを頼ってくれていいんだぜ。
You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you?
ああ、そういえば5年前に
No, that can't be right. That fellow was a
サブ
bear.
クエで
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
いやー素晴らしい。アンブロシア合流。お、アンブロシアのバグ。はい。チョコボ解放。いつでも乗れんの？チョコボ解放。愛はアンブロシアが行動を共にするようになった。フィールドで R スティックを押し込み、長押しして呼び出し、アンブロシアに向かって A を押すことで騎乗できる。なるほど。じゃあ早速乗るか。Come on, アンブロシア。どこからともなく現れたな。はいはいはい。ダッシュが RT で、止めるが LT。
Fly, Ambrosia.
おー、走っている。いいね。これ、待って。ジルと、ジルもちゃんと、なるほどね。普通のチョコボに乗ってくんのね。なるほど、なるほど。いいじゃないか。さあ、ガブ。おー、5年ぶりだな、ガブ。
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
お調子者な感じは変わらずが。
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
酔ってんのか、もう。
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion
はいはい
after
はい。
the
ク
fall
リ
of
スタル
Great
実用
Head?
に攻め入った。
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
時は来たな。
Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near
Drake
Ironhome.
Breath.
Drake's Fang.
Drake
in Dalmekia.
Fang.
Drake's Spine.
Drake
in Waloed.
Spine.
And Drake's Tail.
Drake
here in
Tail.
the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
それは
Drake's Breath.
ドレイクブレス。
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've
鉄
never
王
been
国。
much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle,
王子
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses. The
大
trade
豪
magnate with
商。
holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
ああ、そうさ。
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
ああ、なるほどね。商船で忍び込むと。
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
オッケーオッケー。よしよしよし。はい。というわけで、今回はこの辺にしておこうかな。はい。5年後のクライブの行く末でございますが、なんとか、拠点を築き上げて、発展はさせているものの、世界情勢は混沌の中というかね、クリスタル自治領をめぐって今まさに争いが絶えない形ではございます。で、そこの争いの抜け目を狙って今度は鉄王国のマザークリスタルを壊そうと画策しているところでございます。でね、アンブロシアにも無事会いましたね。18年ぶりなのかな。13年プラス5年なんで18年。いやー、長生きしてるね。チョコボもトルカルも長生きしてるね。随分と。はい。というわけで、また次回もですね、ファイナルファンタジー16はお酒もしくはノンアルコールソフトドリンクを飲みながらやってまいりますので、もしよければまた見に来ていただけると嬉しいです。はい。それではまた次回。